hate this gym session. Oh my goodness, I really need a ring light for this. So, we're gonna do a little sit down and talk with Chanel. Okay? For this specific video, I want to talk to those who maybe feel lost, maybe feel like they're not on the right path. And I'm here to tell you that you are on the right path. Okay? Whether it's working towards your goals, towards your future, towards just getting better, having that self-development every single day, as long as you stay consistent, you are going to reach your goals. And it could be easier said than done for most people, because there can be a lot of distractions, especially in this world nowadays. There's so much distractions. But in order to get to where you want to be, you must learn that it's going to take discipline. And people can say that hard, but it's really only as hard as you make it. Because if you can truly set the standard for yourself and know that truly anything is possible, if you just set your mind to it and you can work towards it, no matter what circumstances you're going through, whether it's you're going through a heartbreak, whether it's you have so much doubt in yourself, whether it's you feel a lack of motivation, it could be anything. But despite what you're going through, you must learn to have resilience to keep going, to keep pushing, to always seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Because there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's where many people give up. Is when they think that when things get hard, then that's it. But like I said, you must truly learn to be obedient to the standards that you set for yourself. And don't back down from the standards you set for yourself, because the second that you lower your standards, how do you think your life is going to turn out? And that's something that I had to learn the hard way, because for a while, I never had my standards high before. And I continue to settle for the bare minimum. But once you just realize that you are meant for greater, your life is going to turn out the way that you need it to be. Because you have a drive, you have a motivation, you have a why as to why you're doing something. And having that why, you must have a strong why to get to where you want to be in life. On those days where you feel like giving up, where you feel like things aren't just going your way, you have to realize those things that you're going through, those are for a reason. Those are to push you. Those are to only tell you there is better on the other side. The grass is always greener on the other side. I'm just saying. Like, those hard moments, those are the moments where you should know not to give up. Those are the moments where you're going to push through 10 times harder, because you've been through worse. Okay? And the second that you can push through that hard moment, it's going to create a momentum that the second that something feels hard, you're going to be able to push through that. And that builds confidence. That builds strength. Like I said, that builds momentum in your life. And not having that momentum, you're going to feel like every single thing that happens to you is just a downfall. But it's not. You have to realize that you can be better. You can do better. You can set the standard so high, it may seem impossible, but if you set your standards so high to where it feels impossible, that's when the point you get halfway, it's gonna feel surreal because you're like, wait, how did I get here? But then there's so much more. The higher that you put your standards and you're so close to getting there, it's gonna feel 10 times better for you. And that just challenges you to work harder, to just have that mindset that it is possible. You can do anything that you simply put your mind to. I, for example, by no means am I here to brag, am I here to tell you it was easy. I'm not, I promise. But me, for example, I wrote down my goals. I journal every single day. I spend time with God every single day. I pray every single day. And I'm constantly writing down my goals for life, for everything that I desire. And the second that you can write something down with pen and paper, it can be as simple as that, and you can create that reality in your mind and know that it's somewhere out there and it's possible. If you see other people doing it, why can't you? You know what I mean? And that was kind of my mindset, going through the motions of creating abundance, creating success, creating the life that other people may dream of having. It's not far out of reach from you. It's right there. It's really just you and whether you're willing to put your mind to it, stick to it, stay consistent, stay resilient, even when things feel tough. Okay? I wrote down my goals. I wrote down everything in detail of what I wanted. And 6 months later, like, it's happening. I can give you an example. Maybe 7 months ago, right? I was struggling to buy a gym membership. Later on, you're gonna thank God so much more because He got you to that point. And I say that because, yes, I was struggling, but I never kept my mind on the struggle. I never conditioned my mind to think that I was struggling. I said, you know what, this is what it is, and it's not for long. I knew that. I was still working my 9-to-5 job, and I said to myself, this is the last 9-to-5 job I'm ever going to work. I'm going to figure it out, and if I don't, worst comes to worst, I go back to a 9-to-5, you know. Back to what I was saying for my gym membership, for example. This gym that I go to now, if you're familiar with it, it's called Lifetime. It's like a more high-end gym. It's a lot more expensive than normal gyms, right? So 7 months ago, I would say, I legit was negative $30 in my account. And I know it's not terrible, but it is, okay? It is a little bit, okay? Because going negative for a whole gym membership, like, that just showed my true dedication. Like, I remember asking my mom, like, hey mom, like, I know you see my bank account, like, help me out here, you know? I think back on that day, like, those specific days, and I thank God for where I am now. And it makes me so much more appreciative. Because if I didn't go through that struggle, I wouldn't have felt that peace in me, knowing that God will change your situation if you let Him, if you just trust in Him a little bit more, a little bit longer. And I remember going to that specific gym. I would drive to this gym here, and I remember pretending like I was a member. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but manifestation and just creating the reality for yourself is real. Those things are real. That can sound a little bit like different because I do believe in God, but I also believe that like manifestation, that is real as well. Through God, of course, prayer, things like that. And I remember I would drive here to this gym, and there's always so many nice cars. That's what motivated me, was coming to this gym and seeing all the nice cars, seeing just being in the environment, okay? You have to fake it till you make it. You gotta realize you may look crazy at the beginning, but I knew deep down, I was like, one day I'm gonna go to this gym. But it is real. If you truly can fake it till you make it, you will make it. I promise. I promise. 6 months later, I am blessed to be in a position where I can afford this gym, and I can afford much more than what I could 7 months ago. And like I said, it's not to brag, it's just to show you that it is possible. If you truly want something, and you keep your mind on it, and you can feel the emotions, like I said, fake it till you make it. You can feel those emotions, and you can just play out in your head what you want it to look like of you being in that position. It will happen. If you could pretend for something to be normal for you, it will come to you. Now I see Lamborghini Urus, see Lamborghinis, I see Corvettes, I see M3s, I see some of the nicest cars, GLEs. Like, it's normal. It's normal here. Once you can realize that acting like you are already that person in the position that you want to be, you are going to reach those goals a lot faster. And like I said, it all comes with sticking to something. Stay consistent in your work. You may not see results right away, but it's all depending on you and whether you're willing to keep going even when it feels hard. I'm in a position now that's better than I was 7 months ago. And from here, it's always going to be a want for more. But you have to be grateful for where you are now, because you can't expect God to bless you if you aren't grateful for the things that you have now. How are you going to expect Him to bless you with more? Is He going to think that you're going to be grateful for those things if you're not grateful for the things that you have now? That's why gratitude is so important. Having gratitude got me so far. Gratitude, God, those things, they're so important for getting to where you want to be, okay? Fill your mind, fill your body, fill everything with gratitude. Enjoy every single moment, okay? When you can enjoy every single moment, life gets so much better, okay? Whatever you do, try this. Just try it for one day if you have to. Wake up. If you have to write down what you are grateful for, wake up. Right when you wake up, you say, thank you, God, for waking me up, for giving me another opportunity of having this day of life. It's going to change your whole trajectory of the day. After that, you're going to write down 10 things you're grateful for. Whether it's that you're breathing, whether it's that you have a roof over your head, whether it's that you have clothes, you have food, you have clean water, you have a family who loves you, even if they're far away, If you woke up today, you have a reason to be grateful. You have every reason to be grateful. You have no excuse to not be grateful. And you can choose that for yourself. So that's why choosing and knowing that you are in the right position. You have everything. God put you in this position for a reason. And you may not see it now, but later you're going to understand that every single season, every single day has a purpose. So how are you going to choose that for yourself? How are you going to choose to live your days? And the more you focus on gratitude, thank God. And that's the last thing I'm going to bring up, is that I did not come here by myself. It was not by myself. It was all God. It was all God. I don't care. I don't care who says it. I don't care. It was all God that got me to the position that I'm in today. Because I trusted Him. I put my faith in Him. And I said, you know what, God? I surrender everything to you. And I know you're going to figure it out. I know that you are working behind the scenes, whether I see it right now or not. I know that you're making a way for me. I know that if I truly trust in you and I put my faith in you, you will move mountains in my life. And He did. And He did. So, that's what I want to finally say, is that you woke up with purpose today. Today, you have a purpose. Don't forget that. Thank God for waking you up today. And that's my message for today. God is leveling you up, whether you think it or not. If you're going through something bad, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know you're going to get through it. Just trust in God. Trust and know that He has a plan for you. Trust and know that everything is working out for you, not against you. It's working out for you. Switch your mindset to that. Because when you can think to yourself, these things are happening to grow me. What is this teaching me? And you're going to get to your goals a lot faster. So, God, gratitude, resilience, discipline. Okay? I hope that this message reached whoever it needed to. I hope that whoever watched this, that you may be blessed by God, that you may know that you are so special. You have a purpose in this life, whether you think it or not. You do. So don't think you don't. Please. But yeah, I'm so thankful that I got to record this. I'm so thankful that God put these things on my heart to speak to whoever needed it tonight. I will see you guys shortly. Hopefully, God bless you all. Thank God right now for this life you live, because you have an amazing life. You have such an amazing life. And I hope you see success in your life. No, I hope. You are. You already are. You already are successful. You know, time is catching up right now, so know it. Know that you are that person. Know who you are. Believe it. Trust. It's all coming to play. I promise. But anyways, guys, I love you all. And I'll see you in my next video.